Stand to MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we get into the campaigns of Rippers, Rumblers. And last time, well, we finally arrived on the planet of Pike. We got away from Galatia after a horrific couple of battles, and now we are currently, well, getting ourselves in the middle of a war between Lyran and Comstar agents, which is potentially incredibly dangerous to ourselves. We're going to have to try and balance this until we actually get out of here, but until that time happens, well, last mech standing. A lance of Comstar battle mechs has been rampaging in Lyran territory on Pike. They've been raising population centers, burning fields and refineries, and looting storage facilities. They're clearly doing everything they can think to drive our people out. This is terrorism, pure and simple. We need you to find them and destroy them. No escape, no prisoners. So this is going to be a straight up battle. 865,800 C-bills. The maximum salvage was 2.9, so I don't have any qualms with taking this as full cash. Plus, we're getting a little bit low on cash after having designed and built the Centurion again. A 2-skull mission. Hopefully we don't run into anything too dangerous, but it is going to be Comstar forces, which is moderately terrifying. Pro tip, don't take on the phone company. Oh god, I think I saw the phone company's mechs, and I think they're pretty decent. Alright, let's get... So, today's crew is, once again, Witness in the Raven, Hammer in the Hatchet Man, Ripper in the Enforcer, and Exodus in the newly improved ER Large Laser Hunchback. I still feel like this is a total betrayal of everything that ever was supposed to be in BattleTech, but hey, it works, and it works really well. So let's run forward with the Hatchet Man. Now it has its new and improved engine, and it's slightly more vulnerable exploding ammo, and only 8 rounds. But it's really there for the choppy, and if worse comes to worse, I will end up ripping out that entire autocannon just to make it even faster if possible. It's something I've been considering, but haven't gone through quite yet. It takes a pretty decent number of slots and tonnage. I mean, sure, the LBX-10 is one of the best autocannons in game, in my opinion. It weighs 11 tons versus 12 tons on the normal AC-10, and it gets to use cluster rounds, which I'm a huge fan of. But alright, let's keep on strolling forward. It's going to be a straight-up battle, so we do know that it's just going to be us against them, and it's all going to be a load of fun. We're going to sprint right forward. I know probably would have been a slightly better idea to actually take cover, but I want to get this Hatchet Man in as tight as we possibly can. I'm a little bit concerned why it's going white square on us, since Comstar actually does have a symbol in this game. So we're going to have to find that out later. Still not quite within sensor range because we... Oh, no, there they are. Shadowhawk. And Shadowhawk spitting some fire. A couple of missiles. 3 missile salvos. MLM3, gotta be. And I think that's power armor. I think we have a power armor problem. Now, for those of you who have been with us since last season, power armor is evil. We ran into a whole bunch of toads, and they ended up being one of the most deadly things that we could have ever have possibly faced. 0.9% is terrible. Can it get slightly better if I just walk? Absolutely not, so just sprint on forward. Get yourself into some cover. Protect yourself as best as you can. We'll probably fire just a single large laser at him. That way we don't build up any heat. Blink. Miss. But that was completely expected. We had less than a 1% chance of actually hitting us. This is the next best thing to being statistically impossible in this game. Because I believe the highest hit chance it'll ever show is a 99.1. Blackjack! Large laser blackjack. Twin large laser blackjack. Okay, interesting idea. Very similar to what we're currently doing with our Hunchback. Although he's lighter than we are. Which is a little concerning, but he's gotta be shedding armor because of it. Witness moving up. I'm surprised Witness rolled so low. That's really confusing, actually. What are we doing here? 0.9s all around. How about if I decided to get into a fight with you? Much better, because you didn't jump 60,000 meters, apparently. That's a good position. I get to see both of you. 20%? Yeah, we may as well. So we are going to multi-target on this one. I need to get somebody who actually has tactic skills in this Raven. Target over there should be good. Narc launcher 2. Beacon. Yeah, open fire. Missed him with attack, kind of be expected. I'm not expecting any of these hits to actually touch him, but, well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Yeah, that's a platitude, but still, at any point you may actually catch something, and if you do, hey, it can always change the tide of battle. Never underestimate the Golden BB. You shouldn't rely on it, but never underestimate it. Ooh, not quite able to get where I want to be. There's no way I can possibly touch him. If I started plinking at long range, 17% on the laser. How about a direct sight? That's much better. 22. That's almost at the minimum threshold of being able to shoot someone accurately. Fire the laser. Hey, we hit him and penetrated through. See? See? Even a terrible accuracy shot. If it's not going to cost you too much heat, you may as well take it. This does not apply to autocannons, obviously, because autocannons recoil, so if you shoot and miss, well, congratulations, I think I'd do it all over again. At a lower accuracy. Alright, so I assume their power armor is moving around. Power armor is going to be kind of hard to see. We do need to get the Raven up forward so its active sensors are actually able to assist us in being able to locate the enemy. Because otherwise, power armor may just suddenly show up out of nowhere. Okay, he is still jumping around with the Shadowhawk, opening fire, blazing away, not able to connect. He did get a rear attack, however, I know that you're super nimble right now, buddy, but I think you may have screwed up. 30%, 50%. Wow. Okay, buddy, I need you to dig deep and do well. Yes, it's only 50%. Coin flip. Oh, coin flip hit. There we go. Tore off his arm, damaged his back armor. And we made him unsteady because he'd been jumping around like a fool. So now we've got basically a free pickup on the Shadowhawk. And again, we don't care about keeping this thing alive at all. And the reason is, we're not getting any salvage out of this. We're getting one random piece. So who cares? Unload. Yeah, beacon. Just in case he survives this, that way other people will have an easier time hitting him. So we did narc him, we did tag him, he's going to have a very bad day. We'll move the Enforcer over and that ought to be able to do it. Got a Commando 1C, not sure what you're equipping, but I'm not going to write you off as being worthless. Okay, medium laser and an AC2 I'm going to assume. I'm not 100% familiar with my Commandos anymore, even though we just built one. That's a pretty decent amount of heat. And we got the power armor moving. Oh, nope, the Blackjack on the way. And providing his twin large lasers is scary. I do not want to get involved with that, although maybe the Hunchback can outshoot him. I need to get a targeting computer for that Hunchback, because using lasers like that is, well, a big deal. Good shots, decent shot, possibly an even better shot. Let's move the Hunchback. Yes, I'm going to be aggressive with him. Maybe a better idea to try and secure the kill, but I want to see what we're dealing with. We've got a Commando, we've got a Blackjack, and we've got Kanazuchi power armor. Show me that Blackjack. It's a 37. Take the shots. Hit. Hit. Oh, beautiful shooting, Exodus. The best decision we ever made in this campaign was swapping out the AC-20 for a pair of large lasers. Not just large lasers, ER large lasers. I think we're going to kill the Shadowhawk this turn. Just going to go out on a limb and guess that. Open fire. Oh, it is about to have a very, very bad day. Just crit everything. He's failed stability checks. Come on, give me some big engine crits. Just blow up the mech entirely. I got 2. Stability check passed. Side torso destroyed. He's going to be falling down. That's a bit unfortunate. I was hoping to have him completely dead, but we may be able to kill him with Ripper on the next turn. Kanazuchi power armor walking slowly, firing a medium laser. I hope that you're not super incredibly deadly like Toad armor is. Toad armor, at least in the version that we played back during Starburst Sardaukar, which I believe was 2 versions back, it has 80-something damage. So it basically did as much damage as the Valiant did back in the Valiant's heyday with us. Let's sprint a little bit farther forward, I think. That gives us a side shot of the power armor, which we're not going to hit, I doubt. Show me the power armor. Show me the power armor. It's hard to select because it's so tiny. 20% is not terrible, actually, and 30% is much better. Commando, I don't even bother with. Can I get a side shot on you? I can, but it'll be obstructed, which really just throws our accuracy in the toilet. So 37's the best we're going to get. It is. And I do want to go forward with him. I think I want my Hatchet Man in amongst the enemy. We are being jammed by ECM. We are going to Vigilante. Or we are going to Vigilance. Give us a little bit higher, even though we kind of don't need it, because Hammer is a tactician, which I think is a really good fit on this mech. Oh, good accuracy. 50% accuracy, and he's got open torsos, and we're firing whole tons of multi-shot weapons at him. Let's crit something, come on. Oh, there goes the left torso and the left arm. So he's down to a single large laser. I assume he might have those. Well, he can only mount 1 CT. And another shell coming in. Did hit us with the medium laser, though. That's going to plink off the armor a little bit. Which arm? I'm not sure.
I'm showing minor damage.
As long as you're not showing major damage, we're perfectly happy. Ace pilot on the command. He's going to zip on forward, try and gain a flanking position. Witness. Do we want to have you... I kind of want to just... Witness does have shoot and scoop, but Witness... Oh, Witness is looking. Okay. So... we could penetrate this front armor. We're going to try it. If we can do it, we've freed up our Enforcer to do better things. And I only need a little more damage on the CD. Got him. Gyro defense ++. But again, we don't care. We're getting 1 random piece of salvage. Anything that we would have gotten from just cool stealing stuff from Comstar, kind of a moot point. We're still being jammed. Who is that by? Is that by Commando?
Receiving you.
That would seem kind of odd, but I suppose maybe not. Do I have a shot from here? I do. What's the shot looking at? 37, 20, 50%. We're gonna shoot. Miss. And a hit. Okay, so this commando, or this blackjack is just having a bad day. He's unsteady, he's lost his evasion. We're going to slip off over to the side, build a little bit more distance between us and Mr. Kanazuchi armor. And also, now that that blackjack is unsteady, we can probably sprint into range. I'm hoping. Come on, give me an angle. Something to work with. There we go. And not great accuracy. How about if I walked into range? Can I work with that one? 65. Yeah, this is as good as I'm going to get, isn't it? 65 versus 59. It is better if we walk in. 33 on the pulses. 22. I'm going to go for number of shots versus big shot, which generally is kind of the way that we're rolling at this. Yeah. Oh, wow. Much better than I thought. VSPL. Keep it on. Medium pulsed off. Because we don't need it. Oh, that still keeps us hot, but it doesn't boil us. So we'll keep all the guns over 50%, keep the medium pulse off. It's really designed for a much more close-range brawly weapon. Did get a penetrating hit with the tag. Stability check passed. Hopefully we can force him to fall over. Or just explode. Armor destroyed. So his regular armor's down. I don't think that actually affects anything. But his armor slot where he would have things like ferrofibros is now gone. Blackjack is gonna jump, take some high ground, and fire the lasers. Okay, that was an interesting decision. Hopefully the bug is not there where you are basically immune to stability problems now because you jumped while being over the stability threshold. It's a minor problem that I get a little bit concerned about. How about if I punched a little tiny thing? Ooh, that's not bad at all. Let's punch the little tiny thing. Because I don't know whether or not you're packing like 80 damage worth of melee, so I would prefer to have you off the field. Good. Okay. Power armor. Gone. Having a good time with that one. And he'll be in a nice position. Witness, Witness, you have SRMs, which do wonderful, wonderful things. And apparently you have good accuracy. Rip him apart, please. Okay, I'm hoping that was enough for the CT out. Okay, there goes the blackjack. So we've taken out the blackjack, we've taken out the Shadowhawk, and we've taken out the Kanazuchi battle armor. Just down to a single commando with an AC something, and he's gonna go for a punch. Okay, let's brace up, make sure that this doesn't hurt too much. I think the 1C is just the AC2. 20 damage. Okay, that's not as bad as it could have been. I was terrified for like 80 something damage. It does mean that the repair cost is going to be a little bit longer. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you would always prefer not to have to spend more on repairs. Miss. And hit. 40 damage right on through. I'm wondering what that's going to do to his armor. He keeps it. Okay, that's fine. We can work with that. Direct line of sight. That'll be a, whatchamacallit, 22. How about if I got in nice and close? Still 22 are we looking at? 27, 22s, yeah, we didn't change anything. Can I get a back shot on him? Not quite. We'll get in close. We might shut down, but that's okay, because I'm fairly confident Hammer's going to annihilate him. Everything on. Go for the overheat. Oh, we hit him with the large laser. We're just boring through him at this point. Left torso destroyed. The left arm was destroyed. And no other penetrations, but hey, we're working on it. He is not a happy camper. Emergency shutdown initiated, so he is now vulnerable to being shot at. But, lucky for us, Hammer gets to move first, because Hammer's a badass. And we're going to whip around, come in with the hatchet, and hacked off the other half of the mech. Okay, guys, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. His panic level is critical. Witness, come in here. Please finish him off. We're going to go haywire on this, because I think we've got him. Just in case. Yeah, the medium laser was all we needed. So, mech has been annihilated. We'll probably get like a heat sink or something out of this, but hey, that's okay. We took this mission for cash because we were down to about 200-something thousand, and we have bills of like 500-something thousand, so we needed the 800-something thousand cash infusion. Plus, it was a straight-up battle and offered really terrible rewards. 2 of 9, not good enough. So 817,700 C bills, and we're looking at 3 kills on the Raven. Nice job, Witness. Lovely. And we got the Shadowhawk part. Okay, that's cool. Gotta be honest, probably would have preferred, like, the PA laser. I don't know why, I just kind of would prefer, like, having power armor weapons if I could turn it into something. So if you could stack just a whole bunch of support weapons on top of the Hatchet Man, we might be able to get it to do something really terrifying in melee combat. Although, again, that mech has space problems. We need to get our hands on, like, Clan Pharaoh or something so we can put things back onto it. Like, I'm really not happy that I had to remove the case off of it, Because if that ammo explodes, that's, well, it's 8 rounds. 8 rounds of AC-10 ammo is 60 times 8-ish. Unless it, well, it should be 60 times 8, because the AC-10 does 60 damage. But the cluster fires like 11 points of damage? 6 points of damage? RogueTech stuff happened. Oh, okay. The 5S is the variant of the 5M used by the Special Forces. It replaces all standard weapons with 1 large laser, 1 medium pulse laser, and 4 medium lasers. In addition, it carries a big electric probe and an ECM suite. So, we picked up a brand new mech. Okay, I'm on board with this one. And we're at just over 1 million. We have 600,000 because we have a brand new mech, which is now taking up a lot of space in the bay. I kind of want to take that Centurion and shut him off, and the Commando, and put him in storage. I had mentioned this in a comment as the reason why I'd picked the Commando over the Spider, because the Spider was a technically better choice, that by the time I got the Spider built to a position where I could actually construct it, I would have a new mech. This is kind of the new mech I was talking about. Not specifically a Shadowhawk. I didn't realize we were that close that getting one Shadowhawk part would get it. What are we currently at in terms of salvage? We have a Flea in storage, which is currently not costing us anything. We have the dagger parts. What are we close to, though? That's what matters. What are we close to getting? Because all the other stuff doesn't really matter. A Vindicator BR, the Butcher. We're close on that, and that's about it. But hey, Shadowhawk. Let's check it out. Does it have any, like, special capabilities or techniques on it? No, there's no special quirks on it. So let's take a look. We are looking at 6 of 8. So 8 energy, 2 missile, 2 support, 5 jump jets. Okay. If we repair it all, we're looking at 300,000. We don't have the Bloodhound. We lost the E-cooling. Lost the double heatsink. It kept the double heatsink kit? No, it lost that. Right. Somewhere around here. Or I'm missing something. Yeah, it lost its double heatsink kit. We have a double heatsink kit, though. Throw that on there. So, okay, we could do something interesting with this. So, it used to have a Bloodhound probe, but now it does not. This may not be a great idea to decide to put a whole ton of cash into building this. We pull off the Angel Warfare Suite on top. Yeah, it replaces the Angel. Which is fine, because it's better. Well, the Angel gives you a little bit more self-defense. But the Warfare Suite's a more flexible choice. So 1 pip of evasion, countermeasure suit imposes a penalty of 1 to any sensor check. It's got a smaller bubble, but it does give you an active sensor. So it's kind of like the Bloodhound and the Angel wrapped up into one without being as effective as either. Because the Warfare Suite is more of a Beagle, not a Bloodhound in terms of effectiveness. So there is that. It does have an XL engine, which is moderately terrifying. Because it's a medium mech. Let's see, what can I do with this? We're not going to do too much with it, because I'm not even sure we're going to be able to work with it. Oh, we got a PPC here. We have a PPC. Okay, that works for me. I don't want the medium laser that has the negative accuracy. Supposed to have 4 mediums and a pulse. And yes, I'm deliberately using the broken one so I can fix it. Patch. In fact, we're gonna switch you inboard, switch you outboard. 7.5 tons. What am I missing? Tag. It was a large laser plus. 1 double heatsink. It's a cooling plus. Ooh, fluid guns. Okay. Hands. A whole bunch of jump jets. What's my current heat efficiency? 69 of 84. Not tremendous, if I'm completely honest. Oh, we need double heatsinks, don't we? For the Centurion. Ooh. Problem. Okay. Well, I'll have to... Well, I kind of want to fix it. I do want to use it. I think we dump the Commando. Stop work. Yes, give me back my money. Not scrap, but put it in storage. Unable to store mech? Why? Oh, because it's broken. Do we need a Commando? Do we honestly need a Commando compared to a Shadowhawk? The answer to that question is no. Goodbye, Commando. Okay, so we're in a really nice cash place. We can survive 2 months, which is why it's no longer orange. It's nice and bright. So we're gonna have to come up with something. The first things first, though. 69.9. I'll shed a little bit of armor, see if I can't get myself that lasted a little bit of tonnage. Actually, no. Let's not do that, because it was almost maxed armored anyway. Refit. We're going to fix you. We're going to make you work. So pull that off. Equipment, give me the double heatsink kit to make that work, so it's no longer got a problem with that. And... oh, we've got endo... it already has endo steel. We don't need it. 27 days, 300,000 for the work. That'll keep us above our monthly thing. Do you have a couple of hands we can put on? Which we shall. Give the Shadowhawk his hands back. And I kind of want to put the Warfare Suite on here. Really kind of do. I don't have an energy computer, which we really do need to get our hands on. But we'll do this just to get it working, I think. Oh, you're missing a little bit of armor. I want the armor a little bit higher if I can. Oh, am I seriously going to be one away? There. Perfect. So a little bit more armor. Just a little bit. We didn't need the whole ton, but a little bit more armor. Get the hands back on here. Get the double heatsink kit reinstalled. I don't think you... well, you did have a defense show, didn't you? Or maybe not. Okay, good. And tempted to pull off the jump jets, but people keep telling me that I need to use more jump jets. We'll think about it. 32 days, 359. This will just get it ready to be modified even more. Yeah, it's a bit of a long process, and we already have the Centurion that is currently being worked on, and the Centurion's not even done. But we can work on it steadily, slowly, and eventually build up the mix. So we need to wait... how many days? Pretty decent number of days. We're going to wait 1 day. Oh, 1 day. So now we've got our mechs back. Just a quick check of the mech bay to make sure that everybody's not actually broken. Lovely. And we'll come over back to our command center and contracts, because we do have a B team. Oh, speaking of, there's actually a pilot that I need to give an ability to. I had waited on Hacker because I wasn't quite sure, but I'm really kind of liking... okay, Brother's already got it. He's got the Tactics Punch. So we're good with that. So a Tactics Shoot, we've got one of those. Tactics Sprint doesn't really do anything to me. I mean, it does let us shoot and scoot. No, I'm going to go for gunnery. I like Tactics Gunning. I think it's a good idea. If you disagree, leave a comment and let me know why, because I always love to hear more about this stuff. This season has been just fantastic for people who have been able to come and help teach me things about how to run this game a little bit more efficiently, and I'm absolutely loving it. Just the knowledge that's coming out of this is awesome. Half-scale mission gives us a lot of salvage for things. Ambush convoy, no. Destroy base, no. I really want to do aggressive negotiations soon, but it's a 2-skull mission. So we're going to have to hold off on that a little bit. I think we'll take hot landing. Yeah, we're going to piss off the Lyrids a little bit, but we'll take this for maximum salvage, get some stuff on board. They should pay for our drop costs, I think. Alright, so all of our MechWarriors currently on vacation now. So first things first, everybody is at the same gunnery level, so that's wonderful. So brother, get in that hatchet, man. You get to enjoy it. Bullet Trap, hi. Hi, Bullet Trap. Not happy to have you, but hey, you're here. I think Hacker goes shoot and scoot. Majestic goes hunchback. Swap these two. And Bullet Trap, Enforcer. Yes? No? Maybe? No. Enforcer moves more often. Hunchback's going to be sitting still. So Bullet Trap, I'm giving you one opportunity to basically prove that you're not a total waste of human life and getting my Valiant destroyed. Should be a half-skull mission, so shouldn't be all that difficult for you. But hey, I'm really rather still irritated at you for, well, a couple of episodes ago, where the Valiant got destroyed. As I've said, I'll cop to that first hit, not in underestimating that commando, but I will not cop to the next two that occurred because he missed above 90% chances to axe somebody. But hey, maybe he will redeem himself. After all, in Starburst Starter Car campaign, we had a character who basically stole medical supplies, and we were about to throw him out the airlock, and he redeemed himself because, well, he's not a total horrible human being. So, here we go, hot landing. Satellite surveillance pictures show that a heavy lance was inserted into the planet's surface by a Lyran dropship. Currently, we believe they're securing their LZ. Prepare for whatever operation they have planned. Before they finish securing the area, we'd like you to interrupt them. They're heavily armed, so expect strong resistance. Well, if the phone company's telling me they're heavily armed, they're probably really heavily armed. But then again, it's a half-skull mission, so maybe the phone company's lying to me. 3 or 13 salvage. I don't anticipate anything huge on this, but hey, little things can sometimes be useful. Like, if we run into double heat sinks, I'm probably going to grab them because they've become incredibly useful to us. We have 2 mechs that outright need them. Get the Raven on forward. So we are moving through what appears to be a mining town. Maybe a truck stop.
What's up, bud?
Brother coming up with the hatchment. I'm really happy with the tactics on my melee mechs. Like, it really feels very, very nice to have that mix with the new initiative system. That initiative system came in like 2 versions ago, but we were playing on the version just before it showed up. So, all right, Hunchback rolling on forward as well. Of course, being the slow one because he's bullet trap. Actually, Majestic being a little bit slower. Okay. Really, just tactics pilots in general seem to be a great idea. So our 2 support long range. Well, not long range. The Enforcer is most certainly designed as a brawler. VSPLs, medium pulses, medium lasers. I mean, that thing was built to fight you up close. That sucks. I'm realizing this is a wind farm. So I'm going to run you into this corner. So we do have view on them, and the reason why I wanted to do this, Valkyrie, Wolfhound, Urban Mech, and Phoenix Hawk. The Phoenix Hawk is the dangerous, important one. Not dangerous, but the important one. It's the biggest. It might even have double heat sinks. So the reason why I've decided to stretch out a bit is so I can get some flanks going on, especially with the Narc beacon. If we can get some flanks going on, we might be able to hit them from the side, get some more accuracy for the rest of the folk. Okay, Valkyrie moving along to the side, backing away from being under sensor lock. Brother's Hatchet Man sprinting forward as well. We got to get him as close as possible. We might be able to use this build up here as a bit of cover for a little while. Hopefully they won't get too much of an angle on us. What kind of Phoenix Hawk? HK3. Not familiar, but you are a bog standard urban mech, so not really all that impressed. Okay, Locust on the reinforcements. At least we actually got announced by them based on sensors instead of them shooting at us.
Good to go.
Majestic could come over here and just start wailing on them, which I think we may end up actually doing. Sprint. Do I not have a shot? No, I only get a shot if I stay back. We're going to do that. Puts him in position to go after either one. Also gives us a little bit more sensor information about a Raven 2X that has a large laser and no ECM suite. So we don't have to worry about him. Well, we do. Large lasers are dangerous. Let's not get cocky about things. So half skull, hopefully you're not a full lance. If you are a full lance, hopefully we can deal with you relatively quickly. But if not, well, things could go south very, very fast. Get a side angle shot on the Phoenix Hawk, which is kind of what I want. So we'll zip on over here. I don't have you in vision sight, but then again, that's to be expected. Narc, set that to beacon. It's only 5%, but hey, you may as well give it a shot. Ooh, super glowy misses. Not a single hit. To be expected. Less than 10% chance. The Narc was the tag was a 25, which is not a great chance, but hey, it's a chance. Phoenix Hawk rolling on forward towards us. We should be able to get within position to engage him relatively soon. I'm going to sprint, get right up close and personal with people. Right there.
Got it. Run.
Hi, buddy. What are we dealing with? Full armor and 2 unknown weapons. Those could be large lasers. I'm actually going to kind of assume that they are. Open fire. Okay, splattering with some shells, and then the pulses getting involved. Doing a pretty decent amount of sketch damage. Not ripping him apart yet, but not terrible. If I can get the Hunchback to have a good shot on him, I might be able to do something with that. Got more movement off on the side, or what? No, it's the Wolfhound maneuvering for a back shot, as he should. It's kind of what he's designed to do, I suppose. I don't think there's anybody except those 2. If I jump on top of this Wolfhound, I might be able to get something really interesting done. Or if I could sprint into it. Or I could, sprint into combat with a Locust. Which I'm not necessarily against, if I'm honest. This will be a terrible accuracy shot. Everybody's evasive and everything going with that for them. Don't split the party. Let's be smart about this. We'll maneuver for a little bit better of a position. We're still hedging our bets slightly. Got a Wolfhound and a Valkyrie in sight. We shall open fire with not the medium lasers. Keep the tag on. So the VSPL and the large laser. Miss with the large laser, miss with the VSPL, miss with the tag. Second shot of the VSPL managed to plink him on the Wolfhound, and the third shot misses. Not the worst that it possibly could have been, but not great. Still, acceptable for now because we're still in the skirmish phase of the battle. We haven't gotten into the brawl yet. When the Hatchet Man gets involved, then we will be brawling. Until that happens, well, we're going to have to wait a little bit. So depending on whether or not it's Hacker or Brother who gets to move in this first will depend on how we engage this guy. Oh, we got a rear attack. Oh, you're a missile locust. Interesting. So you've got, what, 1 or 2 LRM-5s? And the Raven's got a large laser, SRM-6. Bullet trap. Hi. Buddy. Friend. Pal. You have a shot. It's a 30%. How about if I started walking in on people? Can I get a shot on that Phoenix Hawk? I can. We're going to walk out into cover. Or out of cover, as the case may be. 37, 20. Open fire on the Wolfhound. Miss and miss. It's nice to see that you haven't changed. Okay. So we've dealt with that. He's going to be out in the open, so he will be the most reasonable target to engage. Valkyrie moving on forward. It is now visible. Rocket launcher? Because I don't think that you would normally have that kind of... Well, then again, he does have a pulse laser, so he's not your average Valkyrie. So, if that's rockets, that's okay. If that's not rockets, it's not quite so okay. Okay, you're going to be a little bit of an irritating problem, aren't you? Because I can't just run right to his back and axe him because you'll shoot me in the back. Oh, you have also another urban mech. So many urban mechs. Brother. Oh, lovely. Just lovely on every single level. The problem, I can't do this. If I do that, I'll get myself killed. And my accuracy drops pretty hard. Axe him. We're gonna go from the side. Get ourselves bulwarked. Okay, good hit. Opened up the structure. Did a very nice job of that. I was really hoping the Raven would be able to move first, but I think the Phoenix Hawk is next. Oh, Raven only rolled at 17. Really, Hacker? That's kind of disappointing. Couple of long-range fire from that Locust again. Who will be next? It is going to be... Okay, Hacker does get to move first. Okay, lovely. Hacker will be able to move into an assault position. It's not great accuracy, but we're working on it. Set to haywire because we are in close. Okay, I wanted to just get a little bit more fire down on this shoulder. He has been haywired, though, so his walk has been impaired, his cooling has been impaired, and his movement has been impaired. We're getting a punch coming in from the Wolfhound. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, you've got a large laser. Why would you punch me for 24 damage? And also reveal your back to... Bullet Trap? Okay, you revealed it to Bullet Trap. I understand you have made a wise tactical decision. So, we've got the Valkyrie pulling back with whatever weapon system he's engaged with. If you got that, again, if that's a rocket launcher, fine, we're good. If that's an MRM, I didn't think a 30-tonner would take an MRM. That's kind of a lot of weight. Okay, who's on the move? When do we get to move? I am eager to axe people again. Although the Phoenix Hawk will probably move next. Phoenix Hawk might even be able to get behind us. Ooh. That's one of the reasons why I really wanted to hope that we had gotten that 5 damage shot that we need against the side torso, because if we had hit that... Oh, he's jumping.
They're getting the angle on me.
With a PPC. Oh. Ooh. I see.
Yes, boss.
Well, I've got an enforcer in your back. And you didn't even realize it. All weapons to on. Hi. I know, it's not great accuracy, but we're working on it. Vigilance? Vigilance. See if we can't get going again. Hi! He slid over shoulder to look at us. Miss with the large laser. Missing with some of the pulses. Missing with everything. Wow. Okay, we did get a hit. Unsteady? Not quite. Okay. Bull Trap will be our next mover. And he could get a shot onto the Phoenix Hawk, which if he touches him, he'll make him unsteady, and that will just make everybody have a great chance to kill somebody.
Moving to position.
Ooh, it's just terrible chances to hit here. 15 versus 37. The hit on the back will probably cut right through and kill him. Go! Miss. Yup, Bullet Trap. Yeah, didn't change a bit. I swear this guy has a problem. We gotta check out what his problem is. Okay, Urban Mech rolling forward. Oh, managed to nail us. 45 damage on the hatchet arm, isn't it? Yep, the hatchet arm is struggling a bit. Probably run over there and axe the Urban Mech. Because I think I can take this guy down.
Yes, Commander.
If I get a shot on which side torso is open? Left. Okay, so I gotta go over here if I want that shot. And I do, by the way. For those of you who are wondering. Sprint. Good. There's the angle shot I'm looking for. Yes, it exposes me to the people who are coming on, but we are fast. We have an ECM system, and I'm hoping to avoid that. Open fire. Come on, just 5 damage is all I need on the one side torso. Why? This Phoenix Hawk should be dead, and it's not. Bullfire moving around. Large laser. Ooh. Ooh, that nailed us. That nailed us hard. Okay, the plan of going after the urban mech has changed. I can take he's an AC 10. I can't take more of that, so his maneuverability has just made him primary target number 1. Hacker will be moving at 18, which I'm apparently moving behind other people. The Phoenix Hawk is also moving... 16? 16.
Watch the flank.
Rear attack coming in. More long-range missiles. Gotta hit. Okay, we're dealing with it.
Minimal
Oh, you hit my
damage
arm
on
too.
that piece.
You jerk. Trying to destroy the one weapon arm that we have. Valkyrie moving back around, deciding he wants to back in on this engagement. Okay, so that is an MRM. That's gotta be. Did manage to get a couple of hits on the Hunchback. Nothing too serious, though. It's a pretty decently beefy mech, especially now that we've improved the back armor on it. It's no longer quite so insanely exposed. Oh, the Hatchman is a 14? Jeez, everybody's gonna get to move before us. Well, the 16 here. Or the 15 here. And the 12 on the Hunchback, of course. I can stand still and shoot his back, which I'm hoping I can do something with. Do you mind actually, like, getting a move on and doing whatever it is you're doing? I know, you're maneuvering for a flank, we get that. But you can do that more quickly. Waiting for it to come back to us. Lots of AI thinking going on here. Going to jump the Phoenix Hawk again. Oh, managed to nail us with a PPC, but hey, we improved all of our armor, so that didn't hurt as much as it could have. I've got a terrible accuracy chance, but if I manage to hit him just a little bit, I might be able to knock him over. How about if I sprint to get really close? 11.3? I don't think I'd risk it. 11.3 and a 7. 5. Ooh, it does have better accuracy. 13.4 versus 11.3, but all the other guns become more accurate. Let's use all the other guns and make them more accurate. Majestic cannot vigilance, unfortunate. I was really hoping the Majestic would be able to open fire like immediately. Apparently not. Fire everything. Come on, you just need a little bit of hitting here. There we go. Come on, make sure that it does enough in order to force him onto his back. Okay, unsteady. Good. Now we can engage.
Getting hot in here.
Brother.
Commander?
Brother's in range to go after everybody. We did say that we've got to take care of this because this is a threat to all life and existence. Come around to his back. Hi.
Copy that.
Did take out his arm, which is both good and not so great because, well, it's only his leg. Not a, so, his leg being down is fine, but a hit in the CT would have killed him, and that would have been better. Suppose we can go try and axe out his other leg. Raven coming in. Large laser rear attack hitting the Hunchback. Okay, now we got to actually pay attention to what's going on with the Hunchback because that's a problem. Bullet trap. Hi. You have no enemies around you, really, which is good. So we've got to turn around, get our weapons back on target. 63%. A bullet trap. It's a 63%. Do you want to actually do something this time? Oh, it's a 50. He hit him! Great and little gods. Okay, so he did manage to get a stability hit. So he's wavering, but we don't have enough to put more targets on him because Bullet Trap was our last guy. Urban Mech has arrived! Ooh, that was close. Okay, that hit. That hurt. Don't do that again. That's not cool.
Damage.
Small lasers cause small wounds. AC-10 jammed. I'm on board with that problem.
Standing by.
Hacker. Do you have an angle? You do not. Okay, we gotta move him. Gotta get him involved on this fight. We gotta attack his left side because the left side is vulnerable. I'd like to hit it. Gosh darn it. Sprint. Get right here. Hi. 50%. Jeez. How about if I just walked into him? Let's check this out. 50%. How about if I walked close to him? Really good, actually. I'm gonna vigilance a Raven. Jeez. Because he's out in the open, he's exposed, and I don't want to cost his armor too much. Open fire with everything. Come on, he needs 5 damage on one torso. If you could just... He has had that torso open for like 4 rounds of mech shooting at him, and he's just ignoring it. He's like, I don't care. Go ahead, touch it. I don't think you can do it. And you know what? He's right. Come around here. Let's axe onto you. We're just going to go around and just chop everybody up. Okay, there goes the AC-10. Knocked out his E-cooling, pilot injuries, not having a good day. Basically, oh, and a knockdown straight up. Did we take out the leg? We did not. He was just apparently unsteady. And falling damage, even more negative to his initiative. He's got 1 health left. I could send Majestic after it. I'm not going to, but I could. Point blank range shot with the MRM. I'm positive it's an MRM at this point. Lots of laser fire, pulse lasers blinking away. We need double heat sinks. Keep that in mind. Majestic. Things that I need done to this mech include destroying it and knocking out that gosh darn PPC. We're gonna shoot and scoot. So go for him. Go for that. Okay, we can't have the VSPL. It's way too hot. Can't have the large laser. It's way too hot. And we'll shut off one of the mediums. Yeah, they're both the same. Oh, they were not. So, open fire. Come on, give me the called shot on the gosh darn left torso. There we go. I was getting worried there. So he's got no weapons. Whole bunch of gyro crits. The pilot is injured. The mech is still there, but that's fine, because we kind of want to keep it intact. I was hoping that he would panic and bail, but he did not. He was made of sterner stuff. So he's got that going for him. We got more movements coming out. Okay, we're going to have to turn and focus on these locusts and the Raven real soon. Oh, long range fire coming on the hatchman. 5 more missiles. Not able to touch. Good. So I think the hatchman can have these guys pretty much locked down. Bullet trap. Hey! Do you think you can actually provide some accurate fire on somebody? Probably not. Let's be honest with each other. He's not a very good pilot, clearly. Go for the leg. 69s. He hit the leg. He didn't penetrate it, though. Or he hit something for 40 damage. Okay, he's over the heat threshold, so he's going to have to punch somebody soon, or, you know, fire only one large laser. But with a guy who clearly can't hit the broadside of a barn, reducing the number of weapons that he gets to use, probably not a great idea. So he is down to kicking only, and harsh language. And let's see what he's going to do with that one. He's now stood up. I would go for the Raven. Oh, he's going to jump. He's going to use that evasion as best as he can. The Wolfhound also going to stand up. He's missing a leg, but he'll limp into some sort of position. Hopefully he can't limp into position behind the Hatchet-Man. That was kind of the goal of what we did. He's going to back off a little bit and nail us with that large laser. Oh, he's just being accurate. This pilot. See, this is what Bullet Trap should be, like an accurate, decent pilot. And I assume the Urban Mech's going to kick, but he might use this small laser. And that's why he's got it. Oh, he's going to shoot the Hunchback. Pew! It looks like he's unsteady, because I think we knocked out his gyro. Alright, back up to us. Brother. Kill this. 88%. Which, you know, it might not work. It's entirely possible we completely miss. But thankfully, Brother is not Bullet Trap, and can be relied upon to a certain extent. So we'll get that large laser. That'll be nice. I mean, if we need it, there could be other things that we run into. Hacker does not have shoot and scoot, so Hacker is going to move around to here. Ooh, there's the Phoenix Hawk. Whoops. Nobody's behind me if I do that, right? Eh, close, but I don't think they'll have the angle. Yep, we'll go for here. Hi. I come to give you haywire. So, seeing some penetrating hits. And gyro crit. Target acquired. Detected. Lost evasion. Majestic. Would you like to end this fool? Hi. I think I want to kill you now. VSPL on? That takes up all my heat. Large laser? The large laser has less heat than the VSPL. I just want to point that out for a second. Fire everything. Well, not everything. We're keeping the VSPL off because I don't want to cook this round. But I'm hoping I don't come to regret that. There we go. Oh, it was an LRM-10 with Artemis 5 ammo.
That's a kill.
Interesting. Oh, I wonder what I can do with that if we can recover it. I mean, if we can find the Artemis 5 ammo again, that would be, or Artemis 4 ammo, that would be very useful. Got the Locust maneuvering around for better shots, I assume, on the Hunchback. Look at all that speed. He's using it in the exact same way we used to use our Rapier. Just stick to the edge of the fight and lob some fire. Miss with the large lasers from the Raven. The Raven's probably the next biggest threat. The Phoenix Hawk has no weapons, and so if he wants to jump on somebody, it could be really dangerous. If I punch you from behind, won't kill you, but it might panic you. And it'll cool us down. We'll do that. Hi. We hit him on the CT. Good. He's lost his evasion. Unfortunately, he's not panicking. Even though we're systematically executing his friends. Okay, now we're starting to get a lot more long-range missile fire. Holy crap, what is this? I did not see anybody who was a missile carrier like that. Oh, it's the missile mech, urban mech. Interesting. Okay, he's guarded and entrenched again. How's his back armor? His back armor is non-existent. We're gonna punch him again. That's gonna be my plan. We're gonna walk up. We're gonna swing more battle fists, bullet trap. Hopefully, you can actually accomplish this task. It's difficult. Oh, he's improved to stress. Really, really. I can't kill an urban mech. Give me a shot. It's not a good shot. I need a better shot. How's that obstructed? Well, apparently it is. I'll go for an urban mech then. We'll get some distance going on here. Hi, you can't see me. You can't engage me. Set to beacon, please. Just to make everybody else's job a little bit easier. And he did survive, but he has been target acquired and narked. Should be an easy long-range shot. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be a punch from the Hatchet Man because the Hunchback is going to continually bully this guy. We need to attack his right torso, which thankfully is actually the side facing towards the enemy. Locust really working it for that flank. I'm really tempted to just go after him with the Hatchet Man. Bullet trap. Yeah, I want you to punch the right side of this mech. You can't get to the right side of the mech. Oh well. I don't think you can kill him even if you hit a CT. Even more damage, Clang. And he bails. Okay, that's what we were hoping for. Very happy with that. Brother, go kill this guy now. 99-1. I'm counting on you. Lovely. Okay, so the primary target's been destroyed. We're good on that. So, secondary reinforcements give us extra money.
How's it going?
It's going pretty okay. The Raven's dangerous. The Urban Mech is sort of... The Raven has an MRM, doesn't he? Ooh. I want that MRM. That does not put me in cover, so therefore is not a viable choice to move to. This, however, does put me in cover, and is therefore a viable choice to move to. Large laser blinking only, I think. Yeah. We're gonna keep it a little bit chill. Ooh, we did tag him, though, so that's good. So the Raven's been tagged. We can now use that much more to our advantage. The Raven's coming in close, so he's coming into brawl range. That's why I chilled him out, so that he can brawl for a turn and a half. Alright, brother. And Hacker. So brother and Hacker, both ready and able. Let's go sprinting and go say hi to a Locust. Ooh, we can't quite get there. I am going to hunt you down, buddy. You're not going to get away from this one. And we'll lock down. Chill him out. Get that heat under control. And then we will immediately sprint in towards him as far as we can go. We want to encourage him to come towards us. Hi, fire clusters? Fire clusters. We've got 6 rounds. We may as well use them. Also, if I can get them off the mech, I keep them from potentially exploding, which is always a minor concern. We did get a penetrating hit. Nothing broke, though, so I'm guessing that's on a leg. Oh, he's coming in close. Interesting. Hi, buddy, you're packing an LRM-5. Why would you get to point-blank range with me? Especially now that I'm going to walk behind you, I'm going to axe you in the back. Ooh, that's just not going to end well for you. Do I have a shot? I do on the target I want, even. The Raven. You have ER large lasers. There are a 69% chance to hit. Come on, do something. Miss. Yep, that's what I expected. It's not what I hoped, but it is what I expected. Majestic's gonna roll on, and this should give us sight range. High. VSBL on. Medium laser on. Medium laser on. Large laser on. Ho, let's brawl, buddy. Okay, opened up his leg pretty badly. It tore off his leg. And... that would have been nice to have. Listen, kill ammo. More accuracy. And he's down. Well, he's not dead, but he's on his back. So, minus a whole ton of initiative on him. I'm going to try and take off the other leg if I can, although he does still get to act this round, so he's going to stand up. It would be nice to get his other leg. We'll try and maneuver for a side shot to see if we can't promote that. Your plan is eluding me. Axe is a 96, is a 99.1. Give it a shot. Oh, yeah, just gone. Not in existence anymore. And Hacker is going to come along and try and support somebody. Ooh, is that the Urban Mech? That is the Urban Mech. How hilarious. Sprint along the road. The Urban Mech can shoot at you, yeah, but you are a fast little Raven, right? You're going to be more than nimble and maneuverable enough to be able to handle this right. 63, give him a plank. Hey, we touched him. So we do have accuracy on him. Bullet trap, hey, you're here. If I just shot 74, so I'm fire. Miss. Hit. Bullet trap. I don't know why he became a mercenary.
On my way.
I think he's a plant. It's gotta be the case. That's gotta be what's going on here. I only get a shot on his back. I don't want a shot on his back. I want a shot on his leg. Because I'll kill him if I shoot his back. I can't get any other way. Which leg is missing? The left leg is the one that you have. No. Okay, move. If I moved point blank range, really good accuracy shot. I don't think I can shoot the legs if I shoot from behind. Oh, he's not on his ground. Shoot. Just goodbye, Raven. I kind of wanted to take you, but yeah, I figured that was going to happen. Maybe we can get recon sensors off of that. Okay, taken care of. On to the urban mech with an MRM. He has an MRM 20, I believe, which would be nice to steal. It's not an MRM 40, but hey, we're working on it. Urban mech coming forward because his sensors suck.
Hey there.
And brother's got a trip. Run as fast as you can. Just follow the road. It's going to take you a little while, but you'll get there eventually.
I can give you fast.
And a little waddle over there. Long range LBX fire. See, why can't you be more like brother?
Standing by.
Bullet trap is such a disappointment in every single way, unfortunately. Get myself as far forward as possible. Come on, I see that road tile. You will not cheat me out of this road. Well, actually, no, I don't. Come on, come on. I saw it for a moment. Give me that. There we go. Whew.
Okay.
Sometimes finding the exact right tile can be very difficult in this game. Alright, let's light him up and hit him with... Narc. We're gonna beacon him.
Taking the shot.
I'm not terrified enough with what he can do to me to care that much. So if I could have narked him, then that would have been more useful. Sprint gets me nothing, so we're just gonna walk it to the edge of the forest. Sight range? Hey, we're in sight range. Boil it all up. Just serve it up. Because I think I can kill him. Oh, it's now around 30. Interesting. CT? Just blow out the CT a little bit more. There we go. And we preserved the MRM 30. Alright, so 100% enemy units have been defeated. The mech has turned off, but that's okay. That's why we did it. We were kind of hoping that would be the last turn, and it worked. Lovely. We get to go home with all the stuff that we want. Well, not all the stuff that we want. Most of the stuff that we want. So let's see how much it's going to reward us for that one. And 14,000. Yeah, not much. Oh, the Enforcer and the Hatchet Man just picking up the kills, 6 apiece. Plus the 1 ejector, so 7. Okay, so Defeated Hawk HK3 is... Wait, this is a lamb? Oh. Did not realize I was shooting at a lamb. Okay, that's interesting. Was the Valkyrie a lamb? No, it was not. Okay. Let's check out stuff first, and then we'll check out mech stuff. Comm Suite Plus is nice. Engine Core, Gyro, Engine Lamb. Plus 20% jump distance. Plus, I don't know if I'm going to do anything with it. I'm just keeping it for right now. I do need double heat sinks desperately. Lamb, aluminum armor, plus 20%, minus 10% weapon heat. Plus 10% weight change per point of armor. Lamb structure, plus 10% structure weight. So the lamb stuff makes it heavier. I have an Artemis fire control system. MRM improved. Okay, do I need the whole kit to make a lamb work? Or can I just take stuff off of it? So 4 engine slots required, 20% jump distance, plus 1 maximum evasion, plus 1 evasion pips gained from movement. Requires partial wing system to be installed. Alright, so did we save the partial wing system? I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess no. And if that's the case, I'm not taking the engine, it's useless. Yeah, no, it did not. Drop it. The gyro defense is amazing. The engine core is great. I'm going to see what I can do about cramming it into the Hatchet Man. Because bigger engine core, the better. We don't need a Raven 2 part. And if we could have gotten one automatically, I might have gone for it, but we can't. Large Laser Plus would be... Do we already have one of these? Plus 1 accuracy with this weapon, plus 2 heat kit by this weapon. I'm wondering if we already have one of these in the Enforcer. I know we got a large laser. I don't know if it's a plus. I think it is, because we had a plus and a... Yeah, a plus with a greater accuracy and an ER before we swapped it out for more small things. A medium pulse would not go awry, but the MRM... The MRM, it calls to me. -1 accuracy with this weapon, though. Yeah, that's the thing that hurts it. But the improved MRM ammo would make that work. But I need to take 2 slots for it, one of which would be ammo-based, and that makes it not nearly as attractive. I mean, yeah, we did take, what, 2, do you also require? We did take 2 AC-20 ammo shells one time, but we were basically unable to find any at all. So, grants greater jump distance, increases the weight of the armor, and reserves for... Oh, it requires... Yeah, so all of these require the partial wing system, don't they? Yep. So none of the LAM parts are useful to us. We already have an Artemis 4 targeting computer. What we could do... I'm not going to do it. That's good. Do I have any LRMs to work with it? Not really. We're not using LRMs. We in the other campaign, in our Saturday campaign, the Goof Troop, we could definitely make use of both of these things, but not in this one, unfortunately. So the improved MRM ammo would be really nice to have. That would give us how many shots? 200 missiles, plus an MRM 30. That would give us not quite 10 shots. So we would need an additional tonnage of ammo. I can't justify that kind of sink into it. The MRM's a cool weapon system. I like them. I'm a fan of them, but I don't think I can justify taking them. Improved jump jet's ignorable. Patchwork materials is interesting, but it's a small version, and they take up a lot of slots, and I'm kind of hurting on slots for a lot of things. I'm going to hold this for a moment. I'm not going to take it, probably. I mean, it's a nice fire control system. Does it give me any additional accuracy things? No, it's just with missiles. So, no sense in taking that. The comm suite would be generically useful. Everybody can use it. So that's probably... I hate to say it, but it's probably a better use than the Artemis. Small laser, medium pulse, LR5... No, it affects all missiles, and therefore it's going to be useful. And we just picked up a Shadowhawk, and which I believe has a couple of missile launcher slots, so we can use that. Did it? Doesn't matter. We're going to take it. So we got the Locust part. We got both of the Phoenix Hawk Lamp... Well, 2 of the 3 Phoenix Hawk Lamp parts. Unfortunately, we did not get the Raven part, so we're not on the cusp of another reason. We did get the Large Laser Plus. Interesting. So we'll be able to do something with it. Didn't get the Pulse Laser, it looks like. And picked up a Heatsink. And a Jump Jet. So the Jump Jet was the most useless thing in here. The Heatsink... We're starting to build up a nice supply of Heatsinks, but it's always nice to have more. Especially when you've got mechs like our Hunchback, which we basically just crammed a whole ton of heatsinks inside of. So you always want to have extras once you start doing that, especially in the larger mechs that you start building. So we're probably not going to get anything out of that one. No free mechs this time, although the Shadowhawk was just a flat-out surprise. I did not realize we were building towards that. And we got the Special Forces version, which is pretty cool. But we desperately, desperately need double heatsinks. And I think there's one right now in the shop. And it's not like we need double heatsinks because we just want to make things a little bit cooler. We need them because we've got 2 mechs that have double heatsink kits, and, well, 1 mech that has a double heatsink kit, and we can't use it. War activities going on, random stuff, 21,000 for the next 11 days, and that should take us to the monthly event, yes? Oh, it does not. Okay, so we're at 966. We're safe with that. There's no way that we're taking a mission in the next time period. Quick check on the managed tasks. Enforcer would be done. Hatchet Man needs to be done first. Yeah, by the time that's done, we'll get to our other mechs. So, give it a day. Alright, so bankruptcy is projected, but we are still okay, I feel. Doing not too bad. So, after the horrific ending that we had in Galatia, we're doing okay. There's a couple of higher end missions that I definitely am looking forward to taking. We're going to need the A-team basically for this. And I do need to check the Hatchet Man as soon as we get it out of repairs in a couple of days. But there's this mission that I want to take. It's going to be hard, but 4 of 17 on an assassinate mission off a 2 skull. This could be good. Also, this could be good. This could be good. We've got a lot of really good salvage missions, and this we're just going to take purely for cash because it's 2 of 9, so who cares? Steiner's not going to be super happy with us moving forward after this. We're going to be doing a little bit of work for him. Probably take this for cash. Just take these 3 for cash really quick because they're super low level. Probably won't get anything. We could take them for stuff. We might get some fusion cores that we can sell. Alrighty, but that's going to do it for today's episode. Not doing too badly. Managed to get ourselves sort of our feet on ours. Although, unfortunately, Bullet Trap has once again proven that he is moderately worthless. I'm not a happy camper with him. We're going to have to see what we can do about that. Anyway, I've been Derek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe before I see a notification every time I post these videos. Press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.